Alright. Are you ready, stream? Because you have to... It's about time. It's time to say hi to YouTube. Wait, but not yet. Not yet. Alright, ready? Ready, everybody? Say hi to YouTube. Say hello to YouTube, even though they can't see the stream chat. Even though they can see the stream chat. Okay, so this video... First of all, we're back on Dragon Ball. After so much Grand Blue Versus, we are back on Dragon Ball. And I'm going to the bottom. I'm going to beginner stuff today. I should probably move a little bit closer to the camera. Okay, well, the microphone, I mean. So, this is going to be a series of videos on how to use training mode effectively. So, this is like kind of a... I'm starting with stuff for new people, but this will eventually cover things for everybody. Training mode, and one thing about Dragon Ball is they keep buffing training mode. They keep buffing training mode in this game. So when the game came out, training mode was garbage. I'll be very honest. Right now, the training mode is almost perfect. It's almost really good. There's a couple of more things they could do, but it's really good. So, but we're starting from the very bottom, like basic things you could practice in training mode that are not combos, because you know you can practice combos in training mode. So there's no point in me making a video about that. So what I'm going to start with is Dbfz. So one thing about Dragon Ball that's nice is that a lot of the characters are not that complicated, so it's not that hard to practice like doing their stuff. So what I'll show you now is how to record the dummy using this dummy recording settings to literally drill defense. So one of the most common things that someone can do in the game is, first I should set them to set them to block. I generally have them blocking on guard first only, so I know when things are airtight and when they are not. So I'll set a CPU to do, let's say, such as this. That is option number 1. And actually, you know what? Let's make it airtight too. Let's make it airtight just for... Wow, I can't air dash for shit. And while I'm doing this, the reason why I do the neutral jump first. Okay, whatever, that's fine. For the sake of this, it's okay. The reason why I do the neutral jump first is so that when the recording is actually done and we start practicing against it, that it looks the same. Because now I have 3 recordings, right? So here, this is like my custom setup. I basically set it to 0 and 1. 0 is off, 1 is on. So I set them all to 1, put it on random, and then we go. You set them to play, and you can literally drill defense. See, I got hit by the Dragon Rush. You can drill defense. This is a very good way to not only just practice defense in general, but also see if something is a mix-up or not, which would be example number 2. We'll do like 10 runs of this, right? So this is 1. Okay, we'll do 5 runs. That's kind of long. This is 1. Okay, block the low. This is 2. So by the way, I would say this is not a very strong mix-up. You should be able to defend all of these with practice. And this is an extremely... I fucking missed it because it's really fast. This is an extremely common setup that people do. Right? We do it one more time. There we go. Okay. Now, you can drill that just to get used to practicing teching Dragon Rush and blocking the high-low, which is not high-low, but just blocking the follow-up offense and trying to react to Dragon Rush. After a while, you'll be able to do it, hopefully. Now, another thing you could do is check to see if something is actually a mix-up. So for example, this I already know is a mix-up, but I will do it anyway for the sake of example. So we're going to neutral jump. Okay. So if you are from the past, you would have seen me have this already. Okay. So since it's easy to learn characters' inputs and stuff and set this up, I'll do like 5 runs of this too. Now, this helps you know whether or not it is a serious mix-up or not. Because if you can block about like 80% of the time, then it's a real mix-up. If you feel like you're blocking 50% or less, I said that backwards. If you block it like 80% of the time, it's not a mix-up. If you block it like 50% or less, then it is a mix-up, and you're going to have to try to figure out either something to do to avoid the situation, or get out of the situation, not avoid it, or actually avoid the situation at all costs. Yeah, I'm getting owned by this slow. Let me do it one more time. Okay. So this moves me to thing number 3 you can try, which is solutions, right? So I will be doing one extra recording of this, which will be this. Oh shit, I didn't do it. It looks like it's the same, but it's not the same. This time I'm holding down back during the orb. You can't just so. Oh wait, it's not gonna show it. I think, right? I don't think it shows it on the. No, it doesn't show it on that. You'd have to look at my command inputs. My bad. But anyway, so if you think the thing your opponent is doing, the thing you built, is actually a mix-up, then you either need to find a way to beat it before it comes, which you can also do in training mode, or make your conclusion, avoid this situation at all costs, like a Piccolo Snap. Piccolo Snap, you can't really do that much about, right? So the logical solution is avoid this situation. But something like this, there's something you can do. Oh, I did it too early. I definitely guard canceled too early, but you can avoid this by guard canceling the orb. And I have I know it might be hard to see unless you're using 720p, but I have the CPU holding back during the orb input. Okay. So that beats both the high and the low, right? Because now you don't have to block, you hit him, etc. So those are 3 things you can use training mode for immediately. 1, you could practice different types of defense, right? So you could practice blocking, assists, and teching Dragon Rush on reaction. 2, you can see if your opponent's high-low mix-up is actually a real high-low or not. And 3, you can practice escapes out of setups, right? You'll have to watch videos, either your matches or matches with good people, to see what people are actually doing, but you can use training mode for this. It is very useful. I do it all the time. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and thank you for watching. And we're done.